Hello, this is Rick Powers coming to you from my home office for Western Technical College. Introductory Statistics, Blackboard Navigation. So I want to show you how to use Blackboard in order to get to the things you need for the course. So in order to do that, I'm going to share my screen with you. So we'll start by doing Blackboard. So once we navigate to that page, then we click on our class, Introductory Statistics. And of course, since I'm the instructor, it's available to me, although it's currently not available to you. The first thing you will see will be the announcement. I will use announcements to communicate major things for the class. And what you'll notice is that we have a list of different things on the left-hand side here for you to access. And I want to highlight a few of them. The first thing I want you to be aware of is the tab that says Syllabus and Schedule. So here we have the syllabus, which goes through a lot of important information about the class itself, including the dates and times of the class meetings, our major goals for the class, grading information, a basic schedule, which we'll talk about later, and then some important guidelines for the course. And so it's very important that you read through those things so that you understand some of the basic ideas. And then it also has some of the policies for the course here. Then we also have the schedule. So if I click on that, you will see a schedule of all of the things that we have going on. So yes, there are some times when people say, well, I didn't know it was due. Well, hopefully you will, because here's the schedule with all the information about when everything is due and what we are doing, the different subjects we'll be talking about on the different dates for the classes, as well as dates when we won't have class due to holidays. Now, in addition to that information, if you go to the assignments up here, and again, because I'm the teacher, I have some more availability here, and this needs to be edited. It's not January the 11th, but this will be where you'll have the main information about what we're doing. Note we have a checklist at the beginning so that you can click on that and you'll have a nice list of everything that needs to be done and when it needs to be done. Then there's some videos here, and then we have access to WebAssign. This is where the homework and the exams are located. We also have a place for textbook navigation. And I will be making another video where I talk about accessing WebAssign and the textbook navigation, but just so that you know that those things are there. Contact information here has my email address, my work phone number. Actually, I should change that to be my cell phone number because that's where I'd prefer you call me. And then it has my office hours, which are listed, which we'll talk about in just a moment. It also has other contacts regarding other places on campus and off campus for information about Western. Speaking of which, if we go to the Learning Commons, then you will have this interesting place where it talks about all the learner support that we have out there, specifically the math support. And here you have a little avatar of Julia, who's the director of our math center. And she is a person that you can go to for help. And you can click there on math support for anything regarding that. Now, links to video conferences. If you click on that, then this video link will be the place that you can go to go to our regularly scheduled class meetings. And these are available through Microsoft Teams. And so when you click on that, you'll go to the video conference for that. There's also a link to the office hours if you want to meet with me sometime from 2 to 3 o'clock on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I would appreciate if you'd send an email before clicking the link, so just so that I know that you're there and you want to have time in office hours. Your grades will be listed here. That doesn't really work for me because I'm the teacher. And we already did the syllabus and the schedule. But then here in the resources, there's a lot that's going on here. Specifically, how do you get the access for the software? If you click on this, it will bring up this nice PDF from the textbook publisher, which says this is how you get to access WebAssign. And again, I'll be showing you more about that in the other video when we talk about WebAssign. Here we also have the agenda for class meetings. When we have class meetings, this is what we will always do. I will check my list of people, make sure everybody's there. Then we'll record the meeting. We'll look at the schedule of what we're doing. I'll have time to answer any questions you might have, and then we'll have some kind of an activity. Other resources that are out there, community resources for any kind of a situation where you need help for something just out in the community. We have things for veterans, for housing, clothing, food, transportation things. So those are all out there. It's a helpful bit of information. Parenting, substance abuse, medical, dental, behavior health, counseling, all of those good things are out there. Course information then has just some general things about the course. Just kind of my approach to how I teach things, and some course rules about your conduct and so on. And then this help document is an important place because it shows you various definitions and formulas and symbols, which can be very confusing. So I wanted to have a document, and you can actually edit this document. I don't want to show it to you right now. There's a lot of stuff in there. And then also online resources if you want some other place to go. And then there's this specific link to a video about scientific notation, which comes in later on during the course. And then as far as tools goes, some of these will not be available to you, some will, but like if you want to send an email to me or something like that, you can use the tools to get right to that. And so there we are. There is some of the basic information, but I specifically want to highlight right here in the resources, the assignment instructions. This is very important. It tells you about how to do your assignments, which everybody is interested in, right? What about homework? What about quizzes or exams? And what happens if you get something wrong? What can you do about that? Some of the information. So yes, that's a very important document. All right, so that's it for Blackboard, and then I will give you another video for figuring out WebAssign.